guys, good morning. So I'm back. So today I'm gonna go ahead and share to you my K1 visa interview in the embassy. So today I'm gonna talk in Tagalog. Para this is for my fellow Filipino that will have K1 visa interviews in the immigration. So, ayan. Kasi hindi na nasundan yung video ko for our K1 visa preparation. So, yung continuation is the, ano ba to? Is the interview, right? So, magkape muna tayo. Anyways, yeah. So, ang tagal bago nasundan. Ngayon ko lang na-realize na, oh my God, hindi ko nasundan yung K1 visa preparation na which is dapat the second video is about the visa interview in the embassy. So, let's talk about it. So, first and foremost, disclaimer, hindi pare-pareho lahat ng case. So, pwedeng our case is the same sa case nyo. Or pwedeng mas matagal yung interview or yung processing nung visa interview sa inyo kesa sa amin. Or mas mabilis. Kasi mine, before I received my passport, it took like 3 weeks. And sa iba, minsan nare-receive nila or mostly nare-receive nila within 5 days. Okay? So, case-to-case basis. Okay? Let's start from the beginning. So, sabi ng marami, kasi nagbasa-basa din ako ng blog before yung K1 visa interview ko. So, sabi ng marami, even yung family ko na nakapag-process ng tourist visa, ang sabi nila, before your interview, dapat nandun ka ng maaga. Like every other interview sa buhay mo, kailangan maaga ka, right? So what happened is, I came there around 6 o'clock. So I have K2 by the way. So me and my K2 arrived in the embassy, outside the embassy at around 6 o'clock in the morning. Yung interview schedule namin is 7:15. As far as I remember, it's 7:15. So I bring all the documents needed. So yun yung importante, bring all the documents needed. So before the interview, the day before your interview, you have to recheck if you have all the necessary requirements and forms that need to be brought or bring in the interview. So, let's check. So, do you have your schedule for your interview, the DS-160 confirmation paper or page rather? So, bring that. Next is the St. Luke's result. Yung envelope. Bring it. The second is your Senomar. Third is Senomar, your NBI, and then if you work outside the Philippines, you have to bring your police clearance from the country that you previously worked rather, okay? And proof of your relationship, any proof of relationship. It doesn't matter if yung unang-unang conversation nyo, but if you have those, bring it, okay? Emails, pictures, any proof yung conversation nyo from your dating app, if you met from the dating app, and then, what else? Text messages, copy of your phone calls, sa Messenger, any messaging app, and so on and so forth. Okay? Any proof, your conversation, even receipt, kung nagpapadala yung fiancé nyo, and then your travels, if you have the plane tickets, ng travel nyo, if you can have your, what else? The receipt of your engagement ring. Yes, dito pala yan sa kabila. Oh, I'm not using my engagement ring. I only use the other wedding ring. And then, what else? Ano pa ba yung dinala ko? mga pictures. Yes, pictures. Because some console will gonna ask, can I look on your pictures? In my case, they didn't ask anything. So, yeah. So, if you have all the requirements, you're good to go. And don't forget to pray before your interview. Okay. So, balik na tayo. So, dumating kami doon 6 o'clock. Pero, our schedule is 7:15. So, reminder, be early in your schedule visa or your K1 visa schedule. Kasi, hindi sila nagtatawag, hindi ka nila papipilahin kasi dalawa yung pila dyan bago ka makapasok sa building. First is yung pila sa labas. So, kung makikita nyo, may footbridge dun sa gate, before dun sa gate nung embassy, kung saan ka papasok. So, dun sa footbridge, dun mag-start yung pila. So, per schedule, may kanya-kanyang pila yan. Dun, yun yung unang pila. The next pila is, kung may makikita kayong white tent, yun yung next pila. Kasi, nandun yung mga personnel, merong personnel dun from the embassy to check if you have the confirmation page ng DS-160. Tapos, if you have a K2 along with you, they're gonna put expedite or EX doon. Kasi, mas mabilis yung pila kapag may K2. Siguro, is for some reason, kasi nga may mga bata, so ayaw nilang matagal, baka mainip, baka mag-iiyak. Yun, ayaw nila ng, baka mag-iiyak sa loob or what. Anyways, so yun, dumating kayo ng maaga. Tip number 1 is dumating ng maaga, wag dumating ng eksakto. Kasi, yes, that's my kid. Kasi, tinatawag nila ng maaga yon. So, again, in our case, dumating kami ng maaga, so 6 o'clock, 7:15, yung schedule namin. Our schedule, yung group namin for 7:15 was called at around 6:30 to move dun sa second line, which is dun sa white tent. Kasi i-check nila yung confirmation number or confirmation page from the DS-160 if you bring that, and then they're gonna check your first documents kasi staple nila yon. And then pagkatapos doon, they'll ask you or they'll instruct you to go inside. Doon sa pangatlong pila, which is sa scanner, kasi papasok ka na sa loob ng embassy. They're gonna scan your stuff if you're bringing or if you brought stuff na bawal sa loob. Okay? Second reminder, do not bring stuff that is not allowed inside the embassy para iwas hassle. Things na bawal dalhin sa embassy is liquids. Any device that can save stuff. Any device that has switch or on and off switch. Okay? So, hassle. If they see you or if they scan your stuff and there's something na bawal, palalabasin ka nila. They're gonna ask you to throw that stuff and go back to the end of the line. So, kung mahaba guys yung pila, babalik ka ulit. So, sorry, ipinila mo, aga mo dumating, ang aga mo nasa pila. Eh, yun na nga. So, balik tayo. So, bawal dalhin yung mga bawal. So, katulad ng, do not bring water. Kasi, merong store sa loob where you can bring snacks and then water. And then, yung CD from St. Luke's, may reminder from St. Luke's, diba, wag dalhin. So, wag nang pasaway, wag mo na dalhin. And then, as much as possible, if you're traveling, halimbawa, sa Makati o Paranaque ka nakatira. So, I know cell phone is important. But, cell phone is not allowed, guys. So, do not bring it. Pero, there are vendors sa labas ng embassy. And one of their, ano man tawag dito, isa sa mga pinagkakakitaan nila is, you can leave your stuff to them. But, may bayad, guys. Hindi po libre. Wala nang libre sa panahon ngayon. Anyways, Yon, may bayad yun. As far as I remember, it's 200. So, hindi ako nag-iwan doon, pero nakita ko yung mga signage is 200. Hindi sila yung libreng baggage counter na meron ang embassy, wala. So, sa labas, yun, 200. Pero, if your case, same as my case na we booked a hotel, Bayview Hotel sa Manila. That's in front of US Embassy. Pero, from the gate kung saan ginagawa interview, it's like 15 or 10 to 15 minutes walk. Yeah, I leave my stuff there. The only thing that I brought was the requirements. Para walang hassle. Para wala na akong dalang bag. So, yung mga documents lang. And then, another free requirements, by the way, if you have a lot of photos that you wanted to bring, pinakita ko dun sa previous video ko, what do you call this? You can do a scrapbook. Excuse me. Wala po akong virus, don't worry. Nasa mid lang ako. Mahirap na umubo ngayon, no? Anyways, yun nga. So, gumawa ako ng scrapbook. Pero yung maliit lang, guys, yung maliit na scrapbook lang. You can check out my previous video kung ano itsura ng scrapbook ko. Kung nandun nga naman. So, yun. Maliit lang na scrapbook kasi hindi mo na matatanggal yung pag nasa scrapbook. Hindi mo na matatanggal yung picture. Slide mo yun dun sa window, which is maliit lang yung window nila. So, make sure kakasya dun sa window sa embassy. And next is, ano ba? So, yun, yung mga bawal. After nun, pumila ka sa scanner. If you pass through that, pwede ka nang papupunta ka na sa loob ng embassy, which saan ginagawa yung mga interview. Ayan, wait lang, kasi wala akong tripod. I'm just holding my camera. Next is, pagpasok mo sa loob, there are 4 windows kung saan ka pupunta. 4 windows. Again, 4 windows. But, in my case, I only went through 3 windows. Yung steps na yon is, first step is, may scanner ulit, tas pauupuin ka nila kung saan ka talaga uupo. Kasi may designated yon. Dun sa unang tent, sa white tent, sa pangalawang pila, dun sa white tent kung saan nila in-screen, like pre-screening, I don't know. Dun sa, sa labas. Kaya nila kinuha yung confirmation page kasi tatatakan nila yon kung saan ka pipila, unang pipila. In our case, since again, I have K2, so expedited, so merong EX. So, sasabihin sa'yo ng personnel sa loob kung saan ka pipila, dito ka pipila. And lagi kayong nasa unahan ng pila kasi expedited nga, kasi nga may K2. Alam ko, yung may mga expedited is may K2 and then buntis. And like the same priority sa lahat ng pila. Next is, so 4 windows again. First is the pre-screening. And then the second one, I can't remember yung isang window kasi hindi ako nagpunta doon. But, paara yun sa mga, di ba, nag-fill out kayo ng DS-160. So, kapag hindi clear yung information and then yung photos nyo, papupuntahin ka nila doon. Data entry yun. Alala ko na. So, dapat ang sequence is data entry, pre-screening, finger scanning or fingerprint scanning, and then the last is the final interview from the to the consul. But then in my case, I only went 3 windows, hindi na ako nag-data entry. Pero meron akong mga kasabay na nasa pre-screening tapos pinapunta sa data entry kasi malabo daw yung picture and merong missing information. So sa pre-screening, it's a Pinoy consul. So, they're gonna check yung mga basic information. Yung tinanong sa akin was, of course, my name, my fiance's name, and then, ano ba? Did he met your husband? Did he met your K2 already? Of course, I said yes. And have you went outside of the Philippines or you traveled outside of the Philippines? Of course, yes. By that time, I went to Bali. I've been to Bali and I've been to Hong Kong. So, I said yes. And then, Does your fiance went to the Philippines already? Have you met him in person? I said yes, twice. September 2018 and then March 2019. So, I had my interview July. So, nakita kami prior sa interview ko, which is March. And then, what else? Ano ba? Mas strict yung Filipino consul actually. Kasi, well, both of the consul na nag-interview sa akin was not smiling. They are trained. So, my aunt has a friend, yung friend niya, yung husband ng friend niya is working inside the immigration. And she told me that they are trained not to smile. Siguro, they're trained to intimidate you. Not to intimidate you personally, but to gauge you. Kasi pag, syempre, na-intimidate ka, so you tend to, you tend to feel awkward. You tend to feel panic. Something like that. So, they're still gauging you the way you move. So, kasi, minsan, or most of the time, if you're nervous, if you felt awkward, you tend to do some body language. So, in-engage din na doon. See, isa yun sa mga, aminin ko, I was nervous in the beginning because I'm afraid kasi itong mga taong to, consul will gonna give you yung, alam mo yun, yung dream mo if it's a yes or a no. So, sa kanila nakasalalay, kumbaga sa kanila nakasalalay yung future mo if you're gonna be able to see or to be with your fiancé. You know what I mean? Unless if they give you or if they deny you, other thing is to appeal it or get a spousal visa instead, diba? But it's not 100% sure still. Anyways, going back to my interview. So, yun. She asked me those questions and she scanned my documents. So, hihingin niya, dun sa pre-screening, hihingin niya yung basic information kasi ilalagay na niya yun dun sa documents mo, which is yun yung titignan nung final consul dun sa fourth window. So, ang hiningi niya was my birth certificate, my CENOMAR, my NBI, yung personal copy ng NBI mo. Kasi, di ba, yung NBI has 2 copies, personal and then yung isang copy. So, kukunin niya yung isang copy, may iwan sa iyo yung personal copy. So, tatlo na. And then, yung DS confirmation, DS-160 confirmation page. So, staple na yon and then ilalagay na yun dun sa documents mo to be passed dun sa final consul na mag-interview sa fourth window. So, she also asked me, or yung mga kasabay ko was asked ng pictures. Doon pa lang sa first window. They might gonna ask pictures if you have pictures with your fiancé. Of course, in my case, she didn't ask. The only thing that she asked was, ano ba yun? Yun. Tinanong niya ako kung I have the affidavit of support. Pero, hindi niya tinignan. Hindi niya tinignan, she just asked me. Kasi baka daw hingin doon sa final window or sa final interview with the consul if I have the affidavit of support. Just make sure you have it. You have it with you. Kasi some of them was asked and was looked by the consul. Sa akin, hindi kasi tinignan. So, walang tinignan, tinanong lang ako. And then, after that, I went to window 51, which is the fingerprint scanning. So, they're just gonna ask you, do you swear to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth? Parang ganon. So, you're just gonna say, yes, or I do. As far as I remember, I said, yes, I swear, or I do. And, so, kailangan mataas yung mo kasi you're pledging. You're saying that you're gonna say the truth, nothing but the truth. And then it's the time that they're gonna ask you to put first both four fingers sa magkabilang kamay, and then i-scan mo, and then the next thing is your 2 thumbs, both of your thumbs, i-scan din nila. And then after that, mabilis lang yun. After that, they're gonna ask you to fall in line dun sa last window for your fourth window, or in my case, it's third window. So, doon na yung mahaba yung pila. Kasi lahat na mag-i-interview doon. But, they always open 6 or 5 windows. So, per line or per person, per batch, 6 people. Tatayo ka doon, tapos, Yun, konting commercial. Anyways, on the last window, for the last window, ito na yung pinakamahirap. Kasi dito mo na malalaman if you're denied or approved. So, nakakakaba. Again, nakakakaba. But, kaba is a natural reaction of your body and your brain. So, it's okay na kabahan ka. But then, please overcome it para hindi ka stutter sa interview. Hindi ka stutter pag humarap ka sa consul or while you're engaging sa consul. Kasi, they're still gonna grade you or they're still gonna gauge you if your relationship is true. Kasi, ganito yan. In psychology, diba? Hindi nila malalaman if the relationship is true sa umpisa. Or, if ngayon ka lang nakita. So, magbe-base yan the way you answer, the way you give the information, and sa mga requirements na dala mo. So, if you're nervous, if you're stuttering, if hindi convincing yung mga sinasabi mo, they might gonna deny you. I'm not saying that they will deny you, but they might deny you kasi hindi convincing. It doesn't sound real. Alam mo yun? So, on my experience, may mga kasabay kasi ako. But wala akong narinig na deny kasi I'm not focusing on their interview. I'm focusing on myself and dun sa magiging interview ko. So, eto na. Nagulat ako kasi totoo pala yung mga nababasa ko sa blog. I didn't watch vlogs. I only read blogs. So, sa window, may mic. So, depende sa consul mo yun. Kung gagamit siya ng mic or if kung malakas na yung boses niya. So, yun, she or he will not gonna use the mic. Kasi, di ba, pag nasa window ka, if you're behind the window, mahina. So, hindi mo naririnig. So, meron akong mga kasabayan na naririnig yung interview nila. So, minsan awkward kasi naririnig nila yung tanong mo, what if it doesn't sound convincing or the consul asks you about like from your answer na so sa Tinder kayo nagkita. What if you're shy enough or you're too shy na marinig ng lahat? Well, wala ka nang paki kasi importante ma-approve ka, diba? Anyways, going back. Sa interview ko, nung kami na nung K2 ko yung nakapila, may K2 was so annoying. Yeah. So, he's a little bit annoying because medyo maingay siya. So, I let him sit down dun sa window. Kasi he's just 3 years old that time so that the consul can see him. So, he was like talking like a minion or like a duck. Kasi he's scanning our photos dun sa scrapbook na ginawa ko so that maging busy siya. So, let's go to the interview. So, first, she asked me about my name. My fiancé's name, my fiancé's birthday, my birthday as well. And then he also asked me if he's been in the Philippines. I said yes. And then he asked me if he met my son. I said yes. And then, saan akong country nakapunta na? I said Hong Kong and Bali again. And then, she asked me if sinong kasama kong mag-travel. I said sa Hong Kong was my mom and then my son and then few of my friends. And then in Bali, my fiancé and I went to Bali last March 2019. Next is, she asked me if where did we met. So, eto na yung nakakabawang part. So, di lang kinakabahan ako, gusto ko nang matapos yung interview. Nagkwento ang lola mo, dire-diretso. So, I said, nakita kami sa dating app, and then we met, he came here September 2018, and then, so suddenly, I realized na ang daldal ko. So, she stopped me. Nung kinukwento ko na yung kung paano kami nakita. She said, slow down. And then, we both laughed. Not laugh na laugh talaga. I'm the one who laughed. Like, yung natawa talaga ako. Kasi nagmamadali lang kami guys. But then, she smirked a little bit. Again, smile. So, she she literally looked straight talaga. Yung American. Babae yung nag-interview sa akin at puti. So, yun. She asked me saan kami paano kami nagkita, kailan kami nagkita. So, I literally tell the story na nagpunta siya ng September 2018 kung saan siya nag-propose. Tapos, umuwi siya ng March 2019 na nag-spend siya ng 1 month sa Pilipinas. So, we went in Boracay, we went in Bali, we went in Zambales to meet my family, some of my family then. Tapos, after that, she asked me, so, kailan namin plan umalis? So, I told her, if I'm gonna be able to get my visa, we're planning to fly June or July. And then, tinanong niya ako kung kailan kami ikakasal. So, I told her we're not yet planning, but we might gonna marry either September or August. Yun yung sinabi ko. August or September. Tinanong din niya kung saan kami titira. So, ang sabi ko, basically, now, hindi namin alam kasi he is stationed in Alabama. So, probably we'll be living in Alabama. But then, dun sa form ko, our address is Mississippi kasi dun nakatira yung mami niya. And then, after that last question, so, she gave me pamphlet. Yung pamphlet na ibibigay sa inyo was about if in case you needed help, please read that, guys, okay? You might need it, especially kung hindi mo pa kilala yung fiancé mo. Anything can happen once you get here in the United States. Ang dami kong naririnig na kwento and nababasa sa group. Now, when they came here, nag-iba yung ugali ng fiancé. After few days of getting married, nag-iba yung mood niya, nag-iba kung paano siya makitungo sa inyo. Again, you're not gonna be able to know the person that you love or her real or his real attitude or kung sino man talaga siya kung hindi mo pa siya nakakasama sa isang bahay. Kung mo malalaman yung totoong ugali niya. So, yun. You might get need it kasi nandun yung information about your rights and about sa mga numbers kung saan ka pwedeng tumawag if you feel that you're being domestically violent or domestic violence, if you're experiencing domestic violence. So, it can be physically, mentally, and emotionally, or sexually. Okay? So, hindi porket hindi ka sinasaktan, minumura ka lang, you can't file a domestic violence. But yes, guys, you can still file. Okay? So she gave me that pamphlet. It's in Tagalog and it's in English as well. Tapos, she asked me to get the white paper dun sa left side ko, which is, yun yung instruction, if you wanted to get your visa delivered to your house or pick up sa to go. And then, nandito na yung kito ko naman. Say hi!
Hi!
Yun. So, sa kamamadali ko or sa feeling overwhelmed kasi alam ko pag binigyan ka ng white paper at yung pamphlet, it means na approve ka. Wala na akong narinig sa kanya. Doon nagsasalita siya. Ang naalala ko lang is allow 2 to 4 weeks for your visa to be approved and delivered. Yun yung, as far as I remember, those are some words na naalala ko. Again, case-to-case basis. Not everyone who gonna undergo the K1 visa interview who's gonna hear the same words or some of those words that I heard. Okay? Some of them, yung consul will gonna say, oh, congratulations, your visa has been approved. Wait for your passport to be delivered. Okay, ganon. Iba naman, congratulations, your visa has been approved. So, if you wanted to be delivered, get the white paper, blah, 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 and go to the other window. Kasi may isa pang window doon to process and to encode kung gusto mo i-deliver sa bahay or if you wanted to it up and to track it too. So, yun. That's our K1 visa interview experience. So, hindi lahat pare-pareho. I have a friend na na-receive nila. So, she was informed right in that moment that it was approved and she was able to get her visa packet. How many days? I think 3 days. So, yun. Again, hindi pare-pareho. Some of us, medyo matagal, some of us medyo mabilis, and some of us is normal processing din. Normal processing din. Normal processing din. So, wag madali. So, in this process, patience is a virtue. Okay? So, hopefully, you find things or information that can be helpful in your K1 visa interview, and hopefully, guys, you're next na makasama yung fiancé nyo here in the United States. So, I'll see you in my next video. And if you find my video or this vlog interesting and helpful, please hit the thumbs up button. And don't forget to, this is the thumbs up button. And don't forget to click the subscribe and the notification bell for you to get updated sa mga videos and vlogs ko. Okay? So, hopefully, you hit the subscribe button and you're gonna wait for my next video. Okay, thank you.